Every time I see this, I want to think about Dr. Eggman from Sonic. So this is the prototype for the Transformers ReAction figures Unicron. So this is the prototype colors. It basically is like green, yellow with red eyes and gray. Unlike the original prototype colors, which were a kind of bluish and yellow, kind of like just two colors with a little bit of red, this one is based on the original prototype, not the first one that you've probably seen of the similar colors that I just spoke of, but this one was an actual green and yellow and red prototype, basically the same colors as this ReAction figure. So it's smaller than that original one that we all know about, and it had the rings, but it kind of trapped Unicron from being able to eat. So where his little claws would be, the rings are floating around, and you can see it here. So I mean, pretty much this ReAction figure is pretty much spot on with the colors and everything like that. So I guess transforming it, the arms and the legs kind of form that, circle. I guess that's the only thing I could think of, and I guess that's the easiest way for them to make a figure like this. But I remember if you had places like Revco or your five and dime stores, they sell a lot of the cheap Japanese knockoffs, and they had a few of these transforming figures that they were round in shape, kind of similar to this, but they were smaller. One turned into a robot, one turned into a bird, the other one turned into a lion, and I thought they were pretty cool. And that's what these kind of remind me of a little. I mean, this figure reminds me of a little bit. So I guess when I look at it, I get a little bit of nostalgia to it. But those figures were like gold, you know what I'm saying? Like back in the days, like that paint that'll probably kill you now. And so we have a more just straight up picture of the figure. And like I said before, it's an ugly sucker. But again, for the sake of collecting, for someone, they might be interested in buying this just for, because they're not going to make this Unicron. Well, then they might, who knows, but they probably won't. And I mean, just for the shits and giggles, you just go pick up one. And it doesn't look bad. It's kind of like, tough look, like, yeah, man, don't come over here, boy. I'll roll over you, man. So overall, it's kind of cool. It's different. It's not, it's not a perfect Unicron. Please, God, no. If you want something like that, get a studio sale. Hell, get the Armada version, Energon version, if you can find that one. Actually, that one's rare, but a lot of people don't know that. And then, of course, there's the 2010 version, which I wish I had. And there's so many different Unicrons you can buy. This would just be something to, talk about to people who don't know much about Transformers or anything like that. But that's just me, I'd probably be like, what's that? Oh, you don't know what this is? No, I wouldn't really go off on a tangent like that. So what are your thoughts? Leave them down in the comments below. I know the majority of my hardcore subs who rock with me are not going to even look at this figure. But if you have an inkling to pick up something like this, hey, let me know. And of course, if not, let me know. Well, of course, this is Super Robot Ed, bringing you more news and reviews. Until then, we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.